What's going on, everybody? I'm here again with Jay Morrison, aka Mr. Real Estate. Hey Jay, what are the steps? We're going to talk about all three, but actually, let's give me one step or the first step in financial independence.
All right, so we talk about the black print, right? Our blueprint for Black America on how we get financial freedom, financial independence. The first step for us is the most basic step of accomplishing anything in any business, in any organization or initiative, and that is organizing yourself. And for us, it is unifying ourselves, right? So you say, most people would think, well, your first step is, economic, powernomics or spending money together or all these things. But in order for, say, us in this room, and those on Periscope and those live or watching this recording, if we were to go flip a house together, right? Or start a business together, right? A web company or whatever you want to do. If we want to do business together, what's the first thing we got to do?
You gotta go get the logo or the flag.
You got to organize the business. The first thing. So if black people want to be financially independent together, financially free together, want to uplift our community, want to bridge the wealth gap, the first thing we got to do as black people is actually organize ourselves. As a business, what I say is, you want to do business, what the business is. What the business is. If we black people, we're trying to get the business together, economically stimulate each other, uplift each other, and get financial freedom and bridge this wealth gap, we got to know who we are that's going to do this business. And so our first step, and I'm going to talk about it at the Black Print in Memphis, Tennessee, is how we actually go about unifying ourselves. Like actual 1, 2, 3 steps, unify, boom. Like not just talk, not theory, not theoretically unify, but I mean actually unify. And it's going to be some exciting, an exciting moment tomorrow in regards to our unification.
So, we talked about that was just the first step. What's 2 and 3?
All right, so after we're unified, right, and we're organized, and we know who we are, we believe in who we are, and I'm all about you, you all about me, and we have something that we all believe in greater than ourselves. That's the magic of business, is that we all can get the business together, and you might got $30, I might got 300, he might got 0, whatever we start with, and we have a vision. And we all believe in this common vision is greater than our individual selves. And that's the beauty of coming into business or collaboration. Just like a basketball team. They got a vision. They start off and we want the chip.
Sure.
And so together they all fight and dive in for balls and go hard at practice and argue and hold each other accountable and everything else, all for the bigger goal, right? So that will happen from the first step. Then in the second step, once we have that vision and we're organized, we now can start executing, right? But in order to execute, we gotta have practice and a plan. And so the practice and the plan is our financial education. We can't go out and do economic business and get financial freedom if we don't know nothing about economics or financial freedom. If the average black family doesn't know how to have a monthly budget or a weekly budget, or how to have a savings account or write a check, or don't know what their FICO score is, or how to get secure credit cards to get their kids' credit scores up, if you don't understand what a mortgage is, if you don't understand, if you don't understand the basics of finance, how can we have financial freedom if you don't get finances? So I know, even for within my family, I don't think my mom or stepfather, any of them even knew what a credit score was until their late 30s or 40s. It never was that wasn't relevant to us. They wasn't telling us nothing about it. There was no credit card conversations, divide by 3, only need a 30-year credit card limit. There wasn't no, we'll only be 3.5% down to buy a house. There was no, properties appreciate in value and give you cash flow. You could buy a 2-family house and live on one side and live on the other side free. There were those conversations about business ownership, SBA loans, minority grants. So in order for us to actually have financial freedom and execute a black print, we need everybody on the same page, capacity-wise, as far as economic education. Otherwise, you ain't gonna see no purpose in it. You're gonna go buy a pair of red bottoms and Louis Vuittons because you don't see the value of your money yet. You don't see that spending money in other communities gets them richer and keeping us poor. And that spending money in our own community gets us richer and keeps everybody else wherever they're at. Because the problem is that we're the minority. And so we don't spend money with each other, and very few people will spend money with us. So we're getting a little bit of money, but we'll go spend with everybody else, and they're spending with each other. So if we don't get these basic economic principles, we can never do anything great, like get our financial freedom. So that's one standpoint. And on a larger level, from banks and crowdfunding and buying a Black Wall Street, developing Black Wall Street, we gotta be sophisticated enough to understand that how banking works. And that we can start our own banks, but we gotta build the actual bank. You can't just say I want a bank, you gotta really build a bank. You can't say I want a Black Wall Street, you gotta actually go build a Black Wall Street. That's actually work involved. You gotta actually pass SEC filings and Regulation D requirements, and it's infrastructure involved. It's not like a GoFundMe. Oh, I wanna do this, I'm gonna GoFundMe, Black Wall Street, and then what? Then what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Where's your blueprint at?
Right, you got 200,000, you know, $500,000, and you don't know what.
You got $500,000 in GoFundMe, but no business plan.
You're gonna close right through that.
Exactly. You're gonna spend it, tour around the country, raising more money for your GoFundMe, with no business plan.
Yeah.
Because we're not being sophisticated enough about how we handle our business. And that also comes into the transparency. For us to have financial freedom, see, I know how to get my own financial freedom. I can tell you how to get yours. But the black print is how we all get financial freedom. Not just one or two select of us that's middle class or upper class or who done made it, who was an athlete or a lotto winner. But how do we all get it? And there has to be trust involved. There has to be trust and transparency involved.
How do you build that?
Well,
People that don't trust each other.
black trust starts with black unity, step one, and black love. When we start to love each other and see each other as the same, understand we're playing on the same team, and we identify what that team is, we now can have a little bit of trust. Because I kind of get we on the same page. We want the same things. And if we're all economically savvy and financially literate, I can see if you're getting over on me or not, because I know a little something. You can't take advantage of me because I know a little something, you know a little something, and we got some knowledge base amongst us. And so then our third step to our financial freedom really ties into I'll get to tomorrow. The black print, 3 steps to financial freedom for the African American community. I gave you steps 1 and 2, and I'm gonna dig in even deeper tomorrow, and then we'll give you 3. But I need to see you in Memphis, Tennessee, or live on my Periscope from 6 to 9 p.m. tomorrow. The black print, 3 steps to financial independence for the black community, 3. And we're gonna break them all down. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Periscope tomorrow live, 6 p.m. Central.
There it is. Y'all have a good one.